Greetings, everyone. Welcome back here. Welcome back. It's now 11:35 right now, Eastern. It is a Wednesday morning. Crude inventories this morning, of course, on January 11th. If you're here for the first time of the new year, once again, Happy New Year to you guys. This is our end of the morning session recap. Now, this morning, we began our day knowing that we had no news on Monday, very little on Tuesday, and we expected today to be kind of the breakout day. We definitely got some better personality early, but we definitely had our challenges as well. Boy, looking at tomorrow, though, jobless claims early, business inventories at 10:30 nat gas, we can see we start getting more opportunities for more catalysts in the market. And remember, people are coming back from their vacations, they're coming back to their desks and getting back into the rhythm of things. And we've been aware of that all week, so we've really been trying to kind of buckle down and follow our plan. Now, speaking of our plan was our secret to our success today. Now, I made some money today, obviously not a king's ransom, so to speak. Made about $300, and you can see took quite a few losses. But one thing we can notice is the way that we traded it. We put together a plan today that said we wanted to sell down to the lows and then buy those lows. And look what happened. When we followed our plan, we made money. Now, I did a great job at illustrating for you, and believe me, taking losses isn't fun. Nobody wants to do it, but if I can help you guys learn from this stuff a little bit more, what a great learning experience here. Notice that all the losses today were not fast tracks, and they were not according to our plan. I tried to, in some cases, outsmart the market. Never happens very well. And what a great example of that. If you would have simply followed the plan we put together this morning, it would have been a much better day. So, and it sounds like a lot of you members out there did exactly that. One or two trades today, all we really got that were high percentage, and they really turned out pretty well. Now, we began our day with this price wedge. That was the biggest thing we saw today. In fact, let's go through the motions real quickly here. We began our day with a price wedge. Now, the price wedge was the biggest clue we got. And we knew the price wedge told us what? It told us market personality. So here's my price wedge. And of course, the price wedge, you want to stay away from the middle. We marked up our highs to find the wedge. We marked up our lows to find the wedge. Remember, a price wedge is the most important structure. Why? Because only one structure gives us the biggest personality clues. That's the biggest problem. Okay, a channel's a pretty accurate personality clue, but a price wedge tells us indecision. So I'm going to buy the lows, I'm going to sell the highs, I'm going to avoid the middle of those wedges. So we knew right away I'm going to avoid that middle. The price wedge said if price went up, I'm going to sell it. If price went down, I'm going to buy it. So that was the first clue, was the price wedge. The second clue we got was more powerful. And this involves what we call with members our advanced price structures. Now, one of our advanced price structures is called, you guessed it, a wedge. And this advanced wedge, it takes A, upper left, B, right in the middle there, and then C. I take out my Fibonacci tool and I go from A to B and then B up to C, and that gives me D. So we had to find an area between 140 and 101 that we wanted to be looking for trades to take. Specifically, we said most likely at 175 would be where we'd look to buy. And where did we get the biggest trade today? 100, I believe it was 79, right? Or I got it at 80. So we ended up getting exactly what we were looking for. And again, remember, the way we got that was finding the wedge first and then opening up our advanced course, grabbing the advanced price structures, using our Fibonacci tool, finding the A to B, the B to C, and that gave us the exact point of reference.